What's up, guys? We are back again doing a cold start on pretty much all the toys we own. So it's November 2nd, Pennsylvania. It's about 60 degrees now in the afternoon. Jace is prepping the 1980 Z50. We have a 2021 CRF 110, 2011 TTR 110, 2024 YZ85, 2017 YZ 125, and an 02 Blaster 200. So we have the two strokes on the end here. The 1980 Z50, we just got done rebuilding. So the top end's new, all the gaskets are new. She's still super hard to start. I think that it's about due for a carburetor. We've rebuilt this carburetor once. It's the factory carburetor, and we have tried the Amazon knockoffs, and they don't work at all. So I'm gonna have to see if we can find an OEM for it. So Jace, you got the choke up, fuel on. I fully expect this to be hard to start. It's been sitting for maybe 3-4 weeks. A little sputter, not terrible. Usually once we get it fired up, we half click off on the choke and it's already idling by itself. '80 had this thing for a long time. Just can't part with it. Just did its first rebuild on that top end about a month and a half ago. And we've been having fun on it again. It's been sitting for, geez, almost 2 years now. And it was time to get it back out. So Jace, just rev it up a little bit and get that choke off. Take it for a little lap then. Super fun little bike. Honda's reliability, those things are bulletproof. Really hope that I see grandkids on it one day. So we'll have them bring that back and we'll fire up the next one. '21 Honda CRF 110. This thing's fuel injected. The thing always starts. We have some work done to it. We have some front suspension work, some rear suspension work to stand it up a little bit. We have a full skid plate, some motocross tires, seat cover, little graphic kit, and then we have a FMF slip-on, which also required tuning it. So we sent that out to get tuned. Jace, see if this thing fires right up. Always fires right up. It kind of high idles by itself for a little bit, and then you kind of hear it click off. Again, it's Honda's reliability. I think this particular bike is technically made in China, not Japan. But it has the fit and finish of a Honda. It's been a great bike. We've had it now maybe 2 years. No issues at all. Super fun bike. Give it a couple revs, Jace. Thing's ready to go already. Probably not the neighbor's favorite bike because even for a 110, the thing is a thumper. It is loud, it is torquey, super fun. These 110s, I recommend them for any age level. Put that one back. We'll fire up the Yamaha. 2011 Yamaha TTR 110. Pretty much stock except for the light bar and a KLX 110 carb. This is an Amazon KLX carb, so it's not an OEM. I had to cut the choke off in order to fit it in there. A lot of times to get this thing to cold start, because it's been sitting for several weeks, we have to lay it on its side to kind of prime it. But we'll give it a couple cranks standing up and see if we can get it to start. If not, we'll try the lay it down technique. And it started right up. That has to be from just dragging it out of the shed. Again, there's no choke, so it kind of just starts up and idles about where you have it set. He's gonna go ahead and take it out. Usually it takes a bit to warm this one up. So if he were to get on it real hard right here, it would spit and pop a little bit till it opened up. But again, super fun bike. You can find these on Marketplace all day long for not much money. You can hop them up for pretty cheap. I'm a Yamaha guy, so this is the one I run around. Jace runs the Honda. But again, these 110s are super fun for any age. All right, we have a 2024 YZ85. So Jace actually races this bike. Racing season ended 3 weeks ago, and it's been sitting since. Usually it starts up fairly easily, but again, it's been sitting in the garage in the cold. So he's got the gas on, choke on.
Yep.
See how many kicks it takes to start this up. Turn the choke off a little too soon. Sometimes you gotta help it along a little bit. Gotta warm this thing up a little bit. We run 40-1 on this bike. Pretty much all stock except for the graphic kit and the whole shot device. This thing's been pretty bulletproof since we got it. Bought it used with 40 hours on it, and I'd say it's got maybe 52, 53 on it now. We're coming up on the first rebuild, so we'll do a video of that shortly too. Let me help him get it off the stand and we'll take it for a rip. So I went ahead and cleared it out a little bit for him. Got it off the stand. Again, first time this is out in 3-4 weeks. We're gonna have him bring this one back, but we're gonna have him drive it around a little bit because we want to clean it out real good. Now it's waking up a little bit. See if you can get the 125 going now. 2017 YZ 125. Kind of bought this on impulse after selling my Yamaha WR250. Doesn't get much use. Kind of got it to trail ride a little bit with the kid. Maybe take it to some track days, which I have done. But the thing's been a little bit of a nightmare with the carburetor. It's got the factory Mikuni TMX 38. Rebuilt it, jetted it, did the jet block gasket, tuned it, and I really struggled through lots of trial and error, deviating from the Yamaha jetting app, running 40-1, a little bit hotter plug. I have it running pretty good. Now that it's a little colder out, a little bit of a mid-range issue again, but nothing I can't work around. So Jace has the choke up. Fuel on this bike's been sitting for quite a while. Fully expect this to take quite a few kicks. There we go. Bike's got a full FMF pipe, FMF turbo core exhaust. Not my favorite muffler, but it came on the bike, so I'm gonna leave it on. Pop that choke off to see how it does. All right, I had to move it up to the hill for Jace because he obviously can't reach the ground on this thing. Ground's pretty dry and pretty slick, so I told him to be careful. It's only 125, so it doesn't kick too hard. It's just the build of the bike's just so tall for him, that's all. But like I said, it's a good bike. It took me a while to get figured out. It's in really good shape. I got a really good deal. Can't say I'm gonna keep it because I don't keep things long, but we'll see. I'm a Yamaha guy and kind of always like 2 strokes, so we'll see how long it sticks around. Now we'll get the blaster out. 02 Yamaha blaster. Had this thing since the COVID days. Interesting story. This was actually my 4-wheeler when I was a kid, and I sold it to one of my brother's friends who used it quite a bit, and then it kind of sat in a garage. I was looking for a quad for Jace during COVID and kind of reached out to the guy, and he said, yeah, I still have it. It's been sitting a long time, needs some work, needs cleaned up, but I'll give it to you for $1,000. And the cool thing is the title was still in my name. So it was a no-brainer. All we had to do was some carb work, new tires, put the push bar and a new rear grab bar on the quad that was broken off, put some hand grips or hand guards on, and pro taper bars. Cleaned it up nice and made a good little ATV. This thing's been sitting probably actually the longest, to tell you the truth. So Jace has the fuel on, believe the choke up, and we'll give it some kicks. Still has the factory oil injector hooked up. Seems to be working. I'm gonna run it until it doesn't. That's a pretty good start there. There we go. Considering putting an aftermarket pipe on that thing, because these blasters sound pretty good with an FMF or Toomey or anything you want to put on it. If we go that route and I have to do any kind of jetting, I will probably disconnect the oil injector at that point. But as it sits stock, it seems to work fine. Clutch on this thing feels absolutely phenomenal too. Super easy pull. Really a great quad for beginners, young riders, light riders, and actually kind of like the pit bike, you know, this thing's fun for even adults. You can hear the two-stroke starting to open up a little bit now. They take a little bit to warm up, especially with it being a little colder out. We'll have him bring that back, and we'll bring this video to a close. No, it doesn't have reverse. He's on a hill. Told him just pull the clutch in and ride the brake, and we'll hopefully, yep, put it right against that block. Shut it down. So there you have it. They all started up. The 125 and the Blaster were just about like starting the old Honda Z50 here. But everything fired up. Now what we're gonna do is probably put some stabilizer in the tanks, move them around a little bit, run them around a little bit, and put them away for the sleepy winter. Thanks for checking them out.